The death of French streamer Jean Pormanove has officially made Kik a criminal organization. Funny enough, Kik has been enemy number one to the public ever since day one of its launch. No one has ever liked it. But it took over a decade of pain and suffering of people for the media and authorities to take it seriously.
An investigation has been launched after a French streamer died taking part in a live broadcast on the online platform Kik.
But the story of Jean was not the first and last criminal offense ever done by a Kik streamer on camera. And here are some horrific other things. First of all, on Kik, being extreme isn't a choice. It's almost a requirement. The platform rewards chaos, encourages recklessness, and the more you risk, the more people tune in. Think about that. An algorithm that literally incentivizes dangerous behavior. It's like throwing gasoline on a fire and then acting surprised when the house burns down. For those who don't know, Kik was launched as a competitor to Twitch with one big promise: freedom. Creators get a bigger revenue split. Rules are minimal. The message was clear. Come here, and you can do whatever Twitch won't allow. And that worked. Kik quickly attracted creators who felt restricted elsewhere. People who were banned on Twitch suddenly had a second home. The platform grew fast, gaining both attention and infamy.
Worst time I've ever had in streaming. The beginning was cool, but I learned so much behind the scenes. It killed my motivation for it because it was no creativity within it. It's just do the craziest shit or you're lame. Or it's like go outside and argue with a nigga or you're lame.
At first, it sounded like a dream. A platform that puts creators first, gives them the freedom to express themselves, and actually pays them well. But dreams have a way of turning into nightmares, especially when freedom turns into lawlessness. And Kik became the digital equivalent of leaving a bunch of kids unsupervised in a candy store. Spoiler, it didn't go well. Pretty soon, Kik became the platform for chaos. Streamers were vandalizing property on camera, harassing strangers, doing increasingly reckless stunts just for views. And the worst part? It was working. Viewers loved it. Donations rolled in. Streamers got famous. It was proof that on Kik, the more outrageous you were, the more successful you became. Natalie has become infamous for her content, and not in a good way. Her streams have pushed boundaries that most people wouldn't even consider crossing. She's been accused of indecent exposure, filming inappropriate acts in public, and, most disturbing of all, running pranks that involve kids. Yes, kids. One of her so-called pranks was kiss or slap. But when the participants are minors, that's not a prank. It's just disturbing. Now, here's the crazy part. Instead of shutting her down, Kik allowed her to grow. Her notoriety fueled her popularity. She got more viewers, more donations, more attention. Because on Kik, controversy isn't punished. It's rewarded. It's almost like the platform has flipped the rules of society upside down. The worse you behave, the bigger your audience becomes. And Natalie isn't alone. If she represents reckless chaos, then another streamer, Riot LOL, represents something much darker. Riot LOL has been accused of manipulating young girls into exposing themselves on live streams. This isn't just reckless, it's criminal. And yet, despite these accusations, Riot LOL is still active on the platform, still pulling in viewers, still making content. So why is this happening? Why would Kik allow such behavior to continue? Well, this is where the conspiracy theories start. Some people believe Kik deliberately ignores these controversies because controversy equals traffic. The more people talk, the more the platform grows. In other words, chaos is part of the business model. Think about it. Twitch built its reputation on rules, guidelines, and a constant struggle to stay safe for advertisers. Kik decided to do the exact opposite. No rules, no filters, no limits. And you have to admit, it's working. Kik is growing fast. But the cost, that's where it gets scary. Because when you build a platform on chaos, you attract people who thrive on chaos. And soon enough, the platform stops being about entertainment and starts being about survival. Jean Pormanove's death wasn't just tragic. It was a symbol of what happens when a platform allows recklessness to spiral out of control. It's easy to say, well, it's the creator's fault. And yes, some responsibility absolutely lies with them. But what about the platform itself? When a company profits from people risking their lives, Where does the blame go? Is Kick just standing back and letting it happen? Or are they actively encouraging it? Because chaos means growth. And then there's the viewers. Let's be honest, these streamers wouldn't push the boundaries if people weren't watching. If thousands of people weren't donating, egging them on, and demanding more, would Natalie Reynolds or Riot LOL be doing what they're doing? Probably not. So in a way, the audience is part of the problem too. The scary thing is that Kick isn't the first platform to face this kind of controversy. YouTube had its Logan Paul moment. Twitch had its gambling scandals. TikTok has endless dangerous trends. But Kick has taken it to a whole new level by making no rules its brand. It's like a playground where chaos is the selling point. And you know what happens when chaos becomes the brand? People get hurt. Jean Pormanove's story proves that. Natalie Reynolds' antics prove that. Riot LOL's manipulations prove that. It's not just one bad apple. It's a system that rewards the worst behavior. Now, some people think Kick is intentionally positioning itself as the platform for people who got banned elsewhere. That it's not about freedom. It's about creating a safe haven for creators who can't survive on Twitch or YouTube. If that's true, then Kick isn't just turning a blind eye. It's actively courting controversy.